let's just pretend everything is going absolutely fine in the Honkai Impact 3rd universe, cause yeah, we're not okay. Everything is all well and fine in Honkai Impact 3rd land. We are all not crashing out. We are all doing fine. So, let's just look at Zeta's new battlesuit, shall we? Now, as always, I am not cut up. But I know for a fact I have crystals, and if Zeta doesn't want to come home, then Zeta doesn't want to come home. I have accepted my fate already. Zeta looks so cute. Okay, I'm 31 pulls away from getting her. If she doesn't come home, then I'm gonna crash. But yeah, we are all doing, I hope all the captains are doing fine. There is not a dumpster fire happening right now. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, yeah, everything is so fun, you guys. Oh my god. She's SD type? Since when was she SD type? But you guys, Zeta came home. This is so quick. Oh my god, let's see if we can get her weapon right now. Let's see if we get her weapon right now. Okay, yeah. But anyways, Zeta having a battle suit during this time is actually the best thing to ever happen to Honkai Impact 3rd. I am in the part in the story where I have met Zeta. So seeing Zeta grow up and be this, how do I explain it? I don't really remember. Okay, this was her last battle suit, right? And then seeing her now, she's so cute. But honestly, I missed her scythe, you guys. Like, Zeta being a scythe user was one of my favorite things about her. Like, oh my god, I miss it so much. But I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I haven't been caught up at all. I've been so out of the loop with this game, and the only news I've seen so far about this game is the dumpster fire, or what's been happening so far with part 2. I can't ignore it anymore. SD type lightning? Hasn't she been physical for the longest time? Anyways, but hey, she's... This is so bad. I'm okay, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so scared and sad on what's happening to Honkai Impact 3rd's future. I cannot hide it anymore. Because what do you mean they're ending part 2? And Senna isn't gonna have a fucking battle suit. She's an astral op. Senna D is an astral op, for freaking goodness sake. She's an astral op. Who's an astral op? She's not even here right now. Senna's gonna turn into an astral op. Like, what do you mean? Like, she's literally one of the main 3 trios at the start of the freaking game with Helia, Korra, like, and Senadia. Those were the trio. And what do you mean Coralie and Helia has new battle suits, like updated battle suits? And I think Coralie's was okay. I expected more from Coralie's battle suit. Helia's was really good. I liked Helia's. But you're telling me Senadia is getting an astral op and not a battle suit? Okay, no. This is Zeta we're talking about right now, okay? I'm gonna not crash out right now over the whole new thing. And what do you mean part 2 is gonna end right now? Part 2's ending. What do you mean part 2's ending? Like, I know no, okay. Look at wonderful Zeta, you guys. She looks so cute. I thought she wore more clothes than this, honestly. It's fine. The way she's grown up since I've last seen her is actually so crazy. Oh my, she looks so cute, you guys. Oh my god. But there's no way this is the Zeta that was so scared and like oh my god. I feel so proud of her right now. Like, look at her. The sparkle in her eyes, you guys. Oh my god. When's the red Zeta gonna get a new battle? So we know that's never gonna happen. Oh my god. I'm kind of glad that what was the Salt Saint Snow City Lake Snow City arc, whatever that arc was called, or the city. That was one of my favorite arcs, honestly. That arc was so fun, and seeing Zeta, both of them have like this moment to themselves, and also like seeing all the other characters interact, like Senti and Red Zeta interact. Oh my god. And seeing that, like, going from that to this, look at Zeta, look at her. Oh my god, are those the 2 from her from the Hersher of Rebirth battle suits? I don't know if you guys remember those too, but the freaking deer and I forgot what it was called, but like, oh my god, the reference is crazy. Zeta's a doctor now, right? From what I've seen everywhere. And she's a teacher too, of course. I remember that one scene in part 2 where she was scolding Helia and Coralie, and then she also ends up scolding Bronya. Like, this is crazy. Oh, this is Red Zeta Veliona reference, I think. but like it did not feel like her. That just shows how much like growth she's gone through the story. And I remember when I first played that with the Salt Saint Snow City arc, and like when it cut to Zeta, her voice was deeper. She didn't have a high-pitched voice, and then like her personality felt like just felt so like it felt like a change. Like, okay, yeah, this Zeta, like Zeta is grown up. She's starting to grow up. Oh my god. And I like these poses, they're so cute. I'm curious how they're gonna implement her previous battlesuits into this one, because obviously we've known from characters from part 1 getting new battlesuits, they've been implementing or referencing a lot of older ones. So I'll be looking out for that. I'm trying so hard not to crash out over part 2 right now and what they're doing. Let's just start the tutorial battle. Honestly, I haven't logged into Honkai Impact 3rd in so long. I know I didn't post a video or anything for the previous version. Ooh, but that's because there was no new battlesuit that came out, you guys. I mean, we had an Astral Op, but like, I make these battlesuit videos, you guys. Let's see if if she references any of her old battlesuits. Oh, it feels so weird for her to be electric SD type. Like, honestly, the SD type is okay because she hasn't always been quantum, but like electric? Ooh, okay, magical girl Zeta. This video's just gonna be me crashing out over part 2 and what their Hoyoverse is doing with this game, and me just completely forgetting the whole story because I'm not caught up with it. Oh, you see? Oh. Okay, exactly. References to her other battlesuit. Okay, okay. Whoa! What was that? I really need to catch up. I always say that. But you guys, your girl has a full-time job. I don't have time for this. And with part 2 ending, how am I gonna feel like knowing the end is coming so soon? Like, it feels so rushed. It's rushed for a reason, but I can't. No, focus on Zeta. Focus on Zella. See, it still connects to quantum type characters, so why did they make her SD type instead of quantum? You know what? I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. Is that a pinwheel? She's so cute still. I love how she's still so cute and pretty, but then she's just always scolding people or scolding the girls. It's so like it just makes sense, you know? It just makes sense considering how much danger Bronya put herself into and worried Zeta. Of course, Zeta's gotta scold her. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, dead ass. Like, what am I talking about? Liv, what am I talking about? Oh, her battlesuit's called Wings of Panacea. Panacea, you guys. This is so messed up. I haven't done one of these videos in so long. You guys, it was Honkai Day, but it feels like more like Honkai Impact 3rd Doomsday. Why is Bronya here? Bronya hasn't had a new battlesuit in so freaking long. Oh, is this a new weapon? Oh yeah, she has a new set. A new weapon set. I forgot. Honestly, this is supposed to be a happy day, but I'm being depressed over Honkai Impact 3rd, the game that saved my life, the game that I dedicated this account to, the game with some of the best storylines out of a game that I've ever played, the game that I love so much. This just feels like when part 1 ended and I thought this whole game was gonna end. It feels worse than that. This feels like the worst thing ever. Like, I feel like the worst thing ever. I love the patch of grass that just shows up, you know? Reminds me of her, the Persia Rebirth battlesuit. You know what? I'm so sorry, you guys. I need to be more... This is Zeta's video. This is a Zeta-focused video. Let's not be depressed over what's happening with Honkai Impact 3rd and celebrate that Zeta has a battlesuit. And she's gorgeous! She grew up to this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. She's always been such a wonderful person, too. Well, that pose that she does in the middle there is so cool at the end. Okay, why is her ult disabled? Oh, she's yeah, see the sight that's brought back! Okay, same animation, good, okay. So gorgeous. Just listen, you guys, to the piece and ignore all the screams of agony and the fire, buildings burning down going on in the background of the Honkai Impact 3rd universe. Just listen. This is what peace sounds like, and I haven't heard that in a long time. So she can wield a scythe and a staff. I'm kind of glad they didn't fully take away her using a scythe at all, because that's literally her signature weapon, you guys. That's one of the main reasons why I literally like Zeta. By the way, Zeta was one of my favorite characters when I first started playing this game. I have Stygian Nymph triple S ranked right now. Like, she's been my favorite character since the start of this game. Why am I not more like happy that she has a new Battlesuit? Whoa, I completely forgot they have new animations for that. Shit. Wait. That thing that she holds, those things flying around in the air, remind me of freaking Bronya's thing. Doesn't Bronya have that too? Bronya has something similar like that, does she not? Psych! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! That thing looks very familiar, by the way. It has to be Bronya's. It reminds me of something that's related to Bronya. Honestly, I'm just happy to see her after so long in the game. Part 1 characters appearing like this in Part 2 is actually like, I love it. This is what I'm gonna miss when Part 2 story ends for some strange freaking reason. Hey, have y'all seen the leak? Oh, while this is going on, have y'all seen the leak? And I don't really get into leaks like that, you know? That Layla might have a battlesuit in the future. But like, how is that gonna work exactly? If they're not doing Part 2 anymore, they're ending Part 2. And they're doing these things called episodes. I just wanted Part 2 to be longer. But it is what it is, you guys. I don't think Honkai Impact 3rd is gonna EOS. At least I'm hoping not, because I love this game so much. And I do want to replay it one day. Like, actually replay it from the scratch. Maybe I'll do videos on that. But that's a really big maybe. Let's talk about why Zeta's my favorite character. Zeta was this shy girl who couldn't do anything. I feel so bad for saying that. But Zeta, over the years and all the hardships that she had, she was able to grow up and gain strength. I don't remember. This is a very interesting team, by the way. I don't think I have this. I don't have May. I don't know if I do. I don't have her. I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna pretend I did not see that. I'm gonna pretend I did not see that. I'm gonna pretend that I have her. I have Raiden May. I have Raiden May's new battlesuit. Sentinel. I have Sentinel. I for sure have Sentinel. Sentinel for sure. Maybe, I know I'm not too far into the story, but I'm curious, does the other Zeta appear much in the story? Because I know I'm at the part where we just met Zeta after so long. Like, I just met her. I'm curious about the other Zeta though, because she was also, they were literally two peas in a pod. Seeing them not together all the time is like so strange. Even during the Salt Saint Snow City arc. Oh my god, Raiden is so cool! But I do miss when they were always together, honestly. But they're grown women now, right? Zeta doesn't need the other Zeta anymore to protect her constantly like the other time. But I just wish I could see her in person more, like with a new model, but I know that's not possible. She hasn't had her own battles. The other Zeta hasn't had like her own thing since the Veliona battlesuit. I forgot what it was called because like, oh my god. Seeing this like Zeta is so cute, and then seeing her angry in that one like CG scene was so cute. Like it was so like the fact I've never seen her like that before. Like this just goes to show how much maturity she's gained and how much she's grown. Like it's crazy. And the fact that Bronya's scared of her now is so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. Or when she's scared of when Zeta's mad, it's so funny. Honestly, you guys, I'm glad that Zeta has a new battlesuit. I'm glad that we're getting Part 1 characters' battlesuits in Part 2. Like just the fact that we're able to see them like this in Part 2 is I wasn't expecting it. And I don't even know what to say, honestly. I've been so like down about the whole thing of the news of what Honkai Impact 3rd, what Hoyoverse is doing with Honkai Impact 3rd, that I haven't been able to like fully register like, oh, Zeta's having a new battlesuit after so long, because when was Rebirth released? I don't remember what Herrscher Rebirth was released, but like when was I don't even remember. I was playing through the story months ago, by the way. I recorded it. I was thinking of editing it, but then like I've been so busy, and I don't want to say that I lost my love for this game. This game will always be so important to me, but because of how busy I am, and because of what they think what they want to do with this game, it's just so like, it's disheartening. But like I do want to play through it but like it's not going to be the same playing through it anymore, because part 2 to me still feels fresh, by the way. I know it's been years, but like it still feels like such a new fresh thing to me, especially since part 1's been with us for so long. And now that part 2 is just all of a sudden getting cut off, ending, and apparently they had some stuff they wanted to do with it, but the fact that they don't want to continue part 2 anymore with all this stuff that they could have done with it, it's like it could have been what part 1 was. For part 1, I was so confused for literally like 4 or 5 chapters, 6 chapters even, but the more I got into it, the more lore I read, the more of the manga I've read, the videos that I've been watching on YouTube with like lore about the story, it just feels so like, I don't know, that's why I liked part 1 a lot. And part 2 wasn't even that bad. Yes, the story had some stuff, it felt off at times, felt like Sungshui kind of was put on the back burner after the 7 Shoes arc, even though Sungshui was one of the most favorited characters from that arc. It felt like Honkai Impact 3rd or Hoyoverse thought they messed up with part 2. It just needed polishing. And they were doing well with the events too, because the events were focused more on the part 1 cast, like how Rice Cake came into the equation, how the events led back to part 2, like the main story. And it's like, yeah, and then they just made most of it open world. I'm not against open world, but I do miss like the level based things that Honkai Impact 3rd had, because it was so much easier to replay them, and like didn't have to stress too much about, oh, you have to fully look for all the chests in this area, you have to do all these quests in this area, which made it so overwhelming for me, which is why like part 2 did feel like a Honkai game, Honkai Impact 3rd, but like it also felt like they're trying to make a new game. Not really, but like it's just so hard, honestly, seeing one of my favorite games that it's been with me for so long, and like one of the most important games to me, like feel like it's ending and closing down. I know part 1 people are saying part 1 should have ended, but what they were planning to do with part 2, I was really liking it, because not only are you meeting these new characters that are affected by the Honkai, but you're also implementing part 1 characters and not making them 100% disappear in the background, and they like help influence these part 2 characters, because part 1 characters, what they went through and all like the hardships and stuff, like the lessons that they learned, they can push it on towards part 2 characters who are also learning more about themselves. It's like, oh my god, I was loving part 2, even though I was so behind on it. I was living for it. I love it. But we'll have to see. It's gonna be so hard playing through part 2, knowing that it's gonna end so quickly. I know I'm like hours behind, but like it just is disheartening. But they did really good with the Zeta's Battlesuit. Zeta's Battlesuit is amazing. You can see obviously the details of her previous like battlesuits to show how much she's grown and how much like she's still the Zeta that you've known. Like this is reminding me of the Hershra Rebirth. Freaking the flowers and stuff is reminding me of her. Is it called Stygian Nymph? Yeah, Stygian Nymph. I thought I'd triple. Oh, it's Swallowtail Phantasm. Anyways, and like look at the quality jump on them, on the like the character designs. Like I felt like Honkai Impact 3rd was improving, but after they stopped doing like the special animations after each like important moment, like the special animations that they used to do, like I miss that stuff. I miss the special animations that they did. I miss it. But then they implemented more 3D aspects to the story instead of just make them standing there like a visual novel. But like I don't know, I'm still trying to form my opinion on it really, and trying to fully absorb what is happening. But all in all, I love this game and I always will. Hopefully Hoyoverse knows what they're doing, because it feels too weird that Honkai Impact 3rd is cutting off part 2. But from what I've heard, they're cutting it off, and like they had there's more stuff to part 2, but they're cutting it off. But it feels like a coincidence. It feels like so much a coincidence with Honkai Nexus Anima coming out and releasing all this cool stuff, and then part 2 in Honkai Impact 3rd is just gonna be not as what it used to be. But I'm looking forward to Honkai Nexus Anima, especially with Kiana being in it. But y'all pull for Zeta. I'm so sorry this ended up being a crashing out video about Honkai Impact 3rd as a whole and not focusing on Zeta. I love Zeta. She'll always be one of my favorite characters, my first favorite character from this game. But I'm still trying to absorb everything that's happening with this, because I don't post much videos on it. There's videos I want to post on it, but like busy. But I'm gonna look on the bright side. Hopefully things will start opening up, and maybe Hoyoverse might pick up the momentum of I don't know, you guys. But Zeta looks lovely. She's adorable. I love her so much. She's grown as a person throughout the game, like the others. Like, oh, the details in her eyes are so different too. It's so amazing. It's amazing the details they put in compared to the other models. I'm just really excited for her outfits in the future for this. Her signature short hairdo is so cute on her, but she's a grown adult. Like, oh my gosh, she's adorable. I wish I could have done more with this video, but I have to go, and I just hope that people don't give up on this game, honestly. So I hope you guys still show love for this game despite what it's going through. Maybe replay part 1 or something to like relive the nostalgia. Go read the manga, go read the visual novels that people have translated. There's so much to the Honkai Impact 3rd world that you wouldn't know about. Go rewatch the PVs. Just keep showing love to this game despite what it's going through, and hopefully we can go through this together, dear captains, because it feels like a dumpster fire. It feels like things are burning in the background. The impending doom is crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna end it off for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video of me crashing out. Let me know if any of my opinions are wrong, because this is just the stuff I've seen, because I don't look into leaks, I don't look into things that happen, because I like to be surprised with this game. But then everyone is crashing out on Twitter right now. Everyone's crashing out. The subreddit's going crazy. I've seen those haunted Senadia photos. Everyone is crashing out right now in the Honkai Impact 3rd universe. Captains are spiraling. So please, please, please show this game some love and take care of each other. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye, Zeta. Bye, Zeta. Oh my god, no, this isn't good. Ripley, lock the door. Why are they getting in? Ripley! What is going on? Helia. Interesting.